with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. It's October 20th. I'm Katrina Smith. Meteorologist James DeFazio still over there in the Weather Center with great news on those forecasts. I mean, the frosts overnight, that's a little bit of a nuisance. I almost got the ice scraper out this morning.
We got a little, yes, but we're getting extremely fortunate.
Sure, for October.
Between the foliage, the comet, we have a meteor shower coming tonight, so we're expecting good viewing for that. So really, really awesome weather for this time of the year. Plenty of foliage off the Cadby Tower Cam. We're expecting more warm and sunny weather today. The Orionid meteor shower peaks later tonight and into tomorrow morning, and we're going to have details on how to view that. Warmer and pleasant weather continues into the beginning of next week. Taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, nothing going on out there. High pressure continues to drive our weather and will for the next several days. Currently 39 degrees in Rome with sunny skies. It is warming up rather steadily out there. Calm winds, so it's not too quite uncomfortable out there. We're expecting a high of 66 degrees today with partly sunny skies. Tonight, much warmer than it has been. No frost, partly cloudy with the low around 45. We'll have the rest of the forecast coming up with more details about that meteor shower. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. We're following.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. A chilly start to our Sunday, but things are rebounding very quickly. It is starting to warm up rather abruptly out there, which is fantastic because we are expecting plenty of sunshine for our Sunday. Taking a look down at the Nexus Tower Cam over downtown Utica, we can see a beautiful blue skies now that the sun has come up. Just a couple of fair weather cirrus clouds up here, which really is all we're expecting today. Some high level partial clouds, but that would be about it. Weather is looking very, very fine. Currently up to 39 degrees in Rome with sunny skies, calm winds. Makes the feel-like temperatures stay right at 39, which is fortunate while it's still a little chilly out there. Plenty of sunshine being reported across the state. Some partly cloudy skies being reported out west, but no total overcast skies being reported anywhere, as high pressure will continue to dominate. 39 in Rome, 34 in Hamilton, 46 in Binghamton. These are going to continue to increase pretty rapidly over the next couple hours. Nothing going on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and that is due to this big dome of high pressure. As this spins clockwise, we have beautiful weather and are being brought to the entire eastern seaboard. There's almost no clouds or precipitation anywhere east of the Mississippi River, which is extremely rare any time of the year, let alone mid-October. Fortunately, this will continue to drive our weather pattern through at least midday Wednesday. Taking a look at the fall foliage report, up in the Adirondack Park and in the North Country, we are past peak, but it doesn't mean that there aren't still some vibrant colors out there. They're just not quite as vibrant as they were a couple of weeks ago. Down in the Mohawk Valley, we are at peak season. Colors are peaking right around this weekend. It is ample color out there across the Mohawk Valley. Cannot stress, if you can get outside, could not recommend it anymore. The Orionid meteor shower is tonight, as well as Comet Atlas's passage yet again. I want to step off screen here for a second so you can see this full graphic. You'd want to look to the east-southeast, right between midnight and sunrise, and we're expecting at peak up to 20 meteors per hour. Taking a look at the skycast for today, we're going to warm up relatively quickly, right into the mid-60s. Tonight is going to be pretty mild, which is going to allow for decent conditions for viewing that meteor shower or any phenomena that you're looking at up in the sky. We're only expecting lows to be in the mid-40s. On Monday, we warm up very quickly, right into the low 70s. Another mild night for Monday night. We cool off rather slowly yet again. Upper 40s for Monday night. Tuesday, look at these temperatures by Tuesday afternoon. Mid, maybe even upper 70s in certain locations. Unbelievable for this time of the year. Partly sunny skies today, fair weather clouds. The high is 66 degrees tonight, 45 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Fairly good conditions for the viewing of those astrological phenomena. Sorry, I can't really speak there.
Tongue twister.
Wow, it got me there, yes. We got 70s to start our week before a cold front arrives Wednesday night, brings in much more cooler temperatures, but we do dry out on Friday, and the weekend does look pleasant at this time. And let's get that answer. Do we have any guesses?
I know you wanted to change your trivia question to something having to do with baseball, so I'm going to go with baseball size.
I would have guessed vehicle, to be honest with you, just because you see
think
these
such
things
an
flying in the sky.
in the movies.
And yet it is literally yes.
No.
Unbelievable.
I don't believe you.
It's crazy to me, but yes, that is what you'll see flying through the sky.
I think I'm challenging you. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, James.
Of course.
We want to thank News Channel 2's Ben Kinney for sharing this photo of the comet over Smith Hill. Can you see it right there in the middle of your screen over the satellite dishes there? So the backdrop, again, this is Smith Hill. If you didn't get a chance to see it tonight, James, last night you can still see it, right?
Through the 25th, each night through the 25th.
Through the 25th, so you still have quite a few shots and some clear nights. Well, the Utica Zoo is Spooktacular, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. I want to get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist James DeFazio. Good morning, James. You have so many nice things to talk about. No bad weather.
I do. It's just
nice.
The gift. Weather right now is the gift that keeps on giving in
Central
New York.
It's gorgeous since you started. I don't know if it's a coincidence.
Absolutely. Looking at the CAPV tower cam off the Smith Hill here, you can see, look at these ample colors. I mean, we are at peak color here in the Mohawk Valley, just absolutely beautiful views. We're tracking another warm and sunny Sunday today. The Orionid meteor shower is going to peak tonight, which is going to allow for some good viewing. And we have warmer and pleasant weather continuing into the beginning of the work week. Taking a look at the Yorkville Battery live Storm Tracker 2 radar, there's nothing going on out there. Even as we zoom out a little bit, there are no clouds or rainfall to be found. High pressure is driving the name of the game in the eastern seaboard. We're up to 39 degrees at Rome with sunny conditions. Calm winds allowing it to only feel like 39, fortunately. And we are warming at a much quicker rate than we did yesterday, so it shouldn't be in the 30s for too much longer. High today of around 66 degrees with partly sunny skies. Very, very fine, fair weather clouds. Low tonight of around 45 degrees. Partly cloudy skies, but we are expecting relatively clear skies. Partly leaning closer to mostly with clear for the shower. And we'll have more information on how to view the shower and full forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. We have more fantastic weather for you, Central New York. Taking a look at the CAPV Tower Cam off Smith Hill. Beautiful colors. We are at peak season in the Mohawk Valley right now for fall foliage. Beautiful colors overlooking the Mohawk Valley. Just all reds, oranges, greens. Fantastic. 42 degrees up to 42 already. We're warming up rather quickly today. 39 still in Rome, but this will not last. We'll be into the 40s in just a few minutes. Calm wind conditions, which is allowing for relatively comfortable air out there. 39 in Rome, 41 Hamilton, 46 in Binghamton. Mainly all sun throughout New York State with a couple areas reporting partly cloudy skies, and that is going to be the name of the game. We're expecting mostly sunny skies today with some fair weather clouds mixing in, but nothing overcast or anything that would make it cloudy of the sort. Taking a look at the Storm Tracker 2 live Yorkville Battery live radar, there's nothing out there to show you. No, there's no precipitation. There is no cloud cover even to depict. That is all due to this big area of high pressure. One of the largest areas of high pressure we've had all year across all of the United States. Basically, the entire eastern seaboard is void of any active weather right now, which is Very rare, but we will take it. We will take it. And this will continue to drive our weather into the beginning of next week, at least through the first half of Wednesday. Taking a look at the foliage report, as we saw from the tower cam, plenty of peak colors through the Mohawk Valley, up in the Adirondack Park as well as the southern valleys. We are a little bit past peak, but that doesn't mean that there are not still some pretty views out there. There are still some vibrant areas out there. I'm going to step off just so we can get a full view of this graphic here. The Orionid meteor shower peaks tonight between midnight and dawn. The temperature is going to be comfortable between 40 and 45, and you want to look at it in between the east-southeast direction towards the Orion constellation. And it would allow for some very picturesque comets that this happens annually, and it's going to be a good night to view it, with the forecast being for partly cloudy skies. Hopefully we can be closer to mostly than partly. Looking at the Skycast, we warm up quickly today, right into the mid-60s. We cool off tonight, but not nearly at the rates we have been over the last few nights, only dipping down into the lower 40s, back up into the mid-40s by Monday morning. Monday, we rise very quickly into the low 70s. Another mild evening Monday night, lows in the upper 50s, possibly even. And then by Tuesday, some of these numbers are shocking as we head into Tuesday afternoon. These mid to upper 70 numbers for mid to late October are absolutely astonishing. Partly sunny skies today, some fair weather clouds with a high of 66 degrees tonight, low 45, partly closer to mostly, between mostly and partly cloudy. We're hoping we're on the edge of mostly. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, 70s to begin the week, fantastic weather, incredibly above average Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Cold front comes through Wednesday evening, much more cooler weather for Thursday and Friday, but it does dry out by Friday, and Saturday looks pretty decent as well. And do we have any guesses for the trivia question?
Oof, let's see. On average, okay, let's say killed by lightning in the U.S.
Yes.
Let's say 27. B.
Oh, you see, good pivot, good pivot.
Good pivot.
So if you average it over 30 years, it's actually 43 deaths.
Wow.
So it seems like we're getting better at warning the public, hopefully. So
I sure would hope
hopefully.
so.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Hopefully.
Well, the 14th Oneida County Intergenerational
Catch with meteorologist James DeFazio, and another gorgeous day. I feel like we've hit the jackpot this weekend.
It's been fantastic. We just have a phenomenal stretch, and it's just going to continue for a few more days. So we're going to ride it for as long as we can.
Absolutely.
We're going to keep it going. Taking a look at downtown Utica right now at the Nexus cam, you can see that faint glow. Sun is just getting ready to set. Some very picturesque sky there in the background. It's an idea of what we're taking a look at. The Orionid meteor shower peaks tonight, and we actually have fantastic conditions to view it. We'll have details on that coming up. Warmer and pleasant weather continues into the start of the work week, and then cooler weather arrives for Thursday. We are taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. There is nothing to show you on there. Now, high pressure is absolutely dominating all of the eastern seaboard, not just central New York. And the weather conditions have just been absolutely fantastic. It's currently down to 62 degrees in Rome. It did, I believe, hit 69 degrees for a high today in Rome. Still reporting sunny skies with a west-northwest wind at 5 miles per hour. Tonight, 45 degrees, much more mild, no frost. Expecting clear skies, so good viewing for any celestial beings. And then 71 tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. Low 70s in late October. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. We'll have more details coming up soon, Ben.
All right, thank you, James. It was a Halloween-filled afternoon.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening. It has been a phenomenal weather weekend across central New York, and fortunately, it is only going to continue into the week. I have fantastic news with the forecast for the next 3 days. Taking a look at downtown Utica, sun is setting as we speak, and we can see quite a bit of orange and pinks and blues out there. It's quite, I love the twilight sky off the Nexus Center, right? When we have clear skies, the sunset this time of year just delivers every single time. It's just so picturesque. Sun has set in Rome, 62 degrees right now with clear skies. Currently a 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the west-northwest. Feel like temperature is right at 62. Low dew point allowing for refreshing air quality. Temperatures across the state right now, 62 in Rome, 61 Hamilton, 63 Binghamton. Sun just set in Syracuse, if you just saw that icon change, 69, 63 in Ithaca. A little bit warmer in the city locations, but this will continue to drop down tonight. We are expecting lows to dip into the upper 40s by morning. Looking at the Yorkville Battery Live Storm Tracker 2 radar, there is nothing going on out there. There's really nothing going on anywhere on the East Coast. We have a giant dome of high pressure, which is just controlling all of the eastern seaboard right now. It's very impressive that basically 2/3 of the country is being driven by this one dome of high pressure, basically steering all low pressure centers away from this area. And this will fortunately be the case for at least another 3 days. Taking a quick look at the foliage report, plenty of color still around to be seen up north. We are past peak, but there are still colors to be seen up there as well as in the southern valleys. Here in the Mohawk Valley, we are right at peak this weekend. Driving in to Smith Hill, across the hills of just to the north and the south of the Mohawk Valley, it is absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful time of the year to drive around and just leaf peep. Tonight we have the Orionid meteor shower. I'm going to step off camera so you can get a look at this compass here. You're going to want to look in the east-southeast direction towards the Orion constellation. And if this is going to peak between midnight and 5 a.m., which we're expecting about 20 meteors per hour at this time, temperatures are going to be pretty decent as well as clear skies. So if you'd like to get out there, I would say that you have a good chance of seeing something. Tonight we dip down just into the upper 40s to mid 40s by morning. So relatively comfortable conditions for viewing if you'd like to go out and view overnight. We're only talking mid 40s for comet viewing. By 8 a.m. we're back up to 46. Tomorrow we warm very quickly right up into the lower 70s, which I never thought I would say in October, but I absolutely love it. Mild night Wednesday night, we cool off very slowly. It only gets down into the upper 40s. Tuesday we warm up. I paused it here at 3 p.m. Upper 70s in spots on Tuesday before we dip back into the 60s for the evening. Taking a look at tonight, 45 degrees, clear skies, perfect viewing for that comet Atlas as well as the Orionid meteor shower. Tomorrow, high of 71 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, beautiful 3-day stretch to start the week. Cold front comes through on Wednesday night and brings us back to much more seasonable temperatures. Next rain chance comes in on Saturday with scattered showers, but overall not too bad of a forecast. We'll be right back.
Let's look at your forecast tonight with meteorologist James DeFazio. Hey, James.
Hi, how are we doing? Good evening. I have some much lighter news.
Lovely
for us.
weather. Lovely weather today.
Weather through the weekend has just been incredible, and it's just going to continue as we head into this week. Looking at downtown Utica right now, just very picturesque clear skies, which is going to allow us to take a look at that meteor shower tonight. The Orionid meteor shower peaks between midnight and 5 a.m. tonight. We're expecting warmer and pleasant weather to continue into next week, and then cooler weather arrives by Thursday. Taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Live Storm Tracker 2 radar, there's nothing out there. It is all quiet. High pressure is driving our weather, as it is for the entire eastern seaboard right now. It's currently 44 degrees in Rome with clear skies, calm winds, refreshing humidity, refreshing air quality. And we're expecting a low tonight of right around 44, 45 degrees. Temperature should remain right around steady for the remainder of the night. The clear skies should allow for ample viewing of the meteor. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, 71 degrees. So a great start to the work week. And we'll have further updates on the meteor shower and how warm we're going to get on Tuesday and coming up.
James, thanks so much. I really hope it stays warm through trick-or-treat.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good evening. We have had a phenomenal weather weekend in central New York, and it just might be possible that things are even going to get even nicer for the next couple of days before we take a turn towards fall as we move towards Thursday. Taking a look at downtown Utica right now, things are calm, skies are clear. Definitely able to see some stars out there. Hopefully the moon isn't too bright to shield any viewing of the meteor shower. That is my only fear. NASA was a little concerned with the brightness of the moon tonight, but I do think as the night goes on that the meteors will become more visible. 43 currently in Rome, clear skies. Expect temperatures to be relatively flat throughout the evening. Calm winds, dew point of 41 degrees with refreshing conditions. 43 in Rome, 53 down in Binghamton. Little clouds in Syracuse, 50, 54 in Rochester. We are expecting for it to stay mostly clear, but there will be some fair weather clouds up in the higher levels of the atmosphere. Taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Now all is quiet out there as high pressure continues to drive our weather. This giant dome of high pressure has been giving us the gift of plentiful sunshine for the last several days and will continue to do so for several more. Through Wednesday, it looks like we are going to have just phenomenal weather. I'm going to step off camera here so you can get a look at this compass. You'd want to look in between the east-southeast direction at the Orionid, at the Orion constellation for the Orionid meteor shower. And this peaks tonight between midnight and 5 a.m., and during which we're expecting about 20 meteors per hour to be visible. And temperatures are going to be in the mid-40s and mostly clear skies throughout the night. So if you'd like to go out and take a look, it absolutely is the conditions do permit. Tonight, temperatures hang in the low 40s. We warm right back up quickly tomorrow. Very quickly warming morning, not a chilly morning. By 10 a.m., we're into the 50s. By midday, we're into the 70s. At 5 o'clock, we're still above 70 degrees. It's a very mild evening. Lows Monday night are only going to be in the upper 40s, maybe even the lower 50s. Tuesday, the temperatures are just absolutely impressive. Tuesday afternoon, we are in the mid to even upper 70s in spots. By Tuesday evening, we're still in the low 60s before things do cool off a little bit further into Wednesday. As you can see here, clouds start to move in on Wednesday with our next weather maker, which is going to be the passage of a cold front and change our air mass drastically. But for tonight, 48 degrees for a low. Probably going to be a little bit cooler than this. Clear skies anticipated. Tomorrow, 75, mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast. 3 beautiful days of sunshine. Cold front arrives on Wednesday evening, drastically changes our air mass and temperature. Things become much more seasonably cool as we head towards Thursday and Friday. Another cold front moves through on Saturday. Dropping down Saturday night, looks like we're going to have some heavy freeze and frost. But aside from that, pretty calm weekend.